two lovely gentlemen, Philipp from E15 and Ross from Livingspace. I love Livingspace, by the way, so I'm excited to interview you guys. So Livingspace has been carrying E15 furniture. We were just trying to do the math for...
I think it's 17 years now.
17 years, wow.
Since they introduced the Bigfoot was our first piece.
Okay.
I think the Bigfoot was introduced 23 years ago.
Okay, and Ross, how long has Livingspace been around in Vancouver?
Since 1988.
Wow, since 1988. And longer than us. Longer than you. Okay, so Philipp.
I'm older.
You are the creative director and designer behind the furniture for E15. Can you tell us a little bit about the furniture just in general?
Well, it's a very modern furniture with a very strong focus on quality and materials and the craftsmanship of making them.
Mm-hmm. And you were just telling me, Ross, that so you've got a booth here at IDS Vancouver and a beautiful E15 table. It's a live edge wood table that retails for...
Highest retails in Canadian dollars at about $135,000.
$135,000. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So can you just talk about that table a little bit and just tell me a little bit about the craftsmanship behind it? And I'm sure that this is really a statement piece for E15.
Well, it certainly is a statement piece, and which is expressed by the price as well. As I said, we focus very much on the material and bringing out the natural qualities and the beautiful qualities of the material. And we have this line which is called E15 Selected, which allows us to do pieces that are even more special and a little bit more elaborate and particular, and then therefore also create this price point, unfortunately.
And is all the furniture manufactured in Germany?
Not everything, but everything is made in the European Union. 3/4 are made in Germany. This table is made in Germany by real wood and steel brass nerds. They really like
real
precision.
Craftsmen.
Yeah. So we used for the table, that's where the name comes from. We used for the tabletop is made from one tree trunk. So it's just sliced, and then 4 slices of that tree trunk are making one tabletop. So you don't have you have joint lines between those 4 pieces, but there's no boards laminated, so
wow.
you get the natural
edge. So real
edge. integrity
of the wood and the material.
Yeah.
And is most of the furniture at E15 like that where you would use just the material and let it speak for itself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but not as extreme as this, where we just take one tree trunk, or, for example, the base is made from solid brass, which is polished. So it's a super elaborate process behind this, actually. So it's.
Well, I have to go see this table because wood and brass are 2 of my favorite materials. So I'm going to have to go check this out after this. Can you tell us a little bit about the transition over the last 20 years of Livingspace and how you've seen furniture evolve?
Sure. I want to make one little point about this new trunk table. It's a bit unusual for Philipp and for E15 to do a live edge, which in our market we see lots of live edge tables. E15 has always done this pure modern cut to tables, and you'll see even at the fair here, you'll see tables that have been inspired by E15. IKEA's got a line inspired by E15 on products that's been out there. So what they're doing with this live edge table is doing something completely different from what they usually did, and that's why they're the selected pieces they are.
Wow. Okay. So before we talk about the evolution of furniture, then just to stay on this table, can you tell us a little bit about the design process and your philosophy when it comes to this table in particular?
This table in particular is really about the material, the walnut to its purest shape. Like, as I said, it's just a slice of a tree trunk with the natural edge, and then the beautiful solid pure brass base, polished, no finishing, so it will get patina, but that's part of it, and that's what we like. So people really people age, but also the products age with the people.
Yeah. So, and really all about quality too.
Yes.
Quality. Yeah. So with the evolution of furniture over the last 20 years, any big changes that you've seen, or even subtle changes that you've seen from the time that you opened Livingspace to today?
I mean, what we try to do at Livingspace is we're the curator of all these amazing lines and all our suppliers. We're the Holt Renfrew or the Nordstroms, where you walk in and there's departments of all our great manufacturers, whether it be Minotti or Molteni and E15. So we're trying to curate these things, and every year there's big changes at the Milan Fair, new trends, new colors, new product coming out. So we're always evolving. Our spaces, which we're doing our shop and shops, are again always evolving with what's new and what's coming out from our manufacturers.
Any favorite new materials that you're seeing in furniture right now?
Well, Philip's here. I should say wood, but
walnut and brass.
Yes, I love walnut and brass. I mean, right now, things are soft. I think, as you'll see, even at the store, we're showing some of the velvets and stuff that Philip does with his upholsteries.
Ooh, so, I love velvet.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of velvet.
Yeah, and then lots of neutrals. Like the colors are neutrals with splashes of color thrown into it. To make things timeless. You're not. The idea is that you're not changing this furniture. You're keeping it. And you want it, you want it to be timeless.
Collector's pieces, really.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. Philip, I'm assuming this is not your first time in Vancouver. You've been here before.
I've been here before.
And to the show, have you been to IDS Vancouver before?
I've never been to this show.
Oh, okay,
no.
Okay, great.
But we had another beautiful exhibition with Livingspace a few years ago.
Okay. So this year with IDS Vancouver, is there anything outside of your table and Livingspace that has really stuck out to you? Any exhibits or exhibitors that you've really loved?
To be honest, we just walked in, so
okay.
But
so
the general impression
to
is pretty good.
Okay, good, great,
yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us for Great TV. I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in Vancouver, and enjoy the rest of the show.